don't agree with it. I want to talk to my buddy Frank Duran. He's my expert in real estate. I really think Frank is a great guy. And I want to ask Frank, what is your opinion? Now, I'm not asking your opinion of Joshua. I'm asking your opinion of money up front kind of flat fee real estate.
Hi, Tom. Good morning.
Hey, Frank.
I don't do it. Yeah, I would never ask for a flat fee. Not saying he doesn't have a right to, and if the buyer's willing to sign something like that, that's the buyer's choice. Personally, that's not something I would do, and I think that you have to work for what you do in this business, and I've done that for 17 years. So I'm not a fan of it, but if the buyer agreed to do that, then that was a choice they had to make.
Okay. Are there a lot of people doing flat fees?
No, to me, that seems very unusual. Not that it's wrong. I mean, he could do it. I don't think it's very typical,
Well,
though.
really, when you take a flat fee, though, and then you go and buy something, are you getting the listing fee from the other place? Not the listing fee, but the seller's fee. I mean, he may be making more than the flat fee. We don't know that. And I'm not throwing stones at him. How do you do things?
Basically, mine's just what I do. Upon closing, once I complete the job and the job's finished, that's when I get paid. So I'm 100% on straight commission. At the same time,
you use your own money to market.
Oh yeah, and I have an easy exit clause. I mean, if something comes up, God forbid, or I've even had one guy where he went through 2 other realtors before me. I was the 3rd guy to take over. The other 2 guys didn't sell the home. I'd actually got a buyer for him, and it was not an easy house to sell. And we found a buyer, got an offer. He says, Frank, my job in California fell through. I'm not moving. So I even gave him back his listing. I didn't get a dime for my work, and I did put quite a bit in. And I gave it back freely to him. So even in an extreme situation, I didn't get paid unless the home closed.
Now, do people negotiate commissions nowadays?
Oh, I believe so. I think this market's a very price-sensitive economy, and I think people want the most service for their money. I agree with that, and I think, and especially in a market like this, I think you really have to perform.
And you have negotiated commissions?
Well, I have a fee that I use, but ultimately what it comes down to for me is this. I feel that we offer a fair fee. I've never had a person argue yet. I think everybody's been happy. I've never, ever had a person say, I'm not going to list you over the commission.
I think what really counts is how much you get for a house and how fast it sells.
Yeah, I think it's the same. Yeah.
I mean, a flat fee where it saves you money doesn't mean much if, in fact, you have to sit on your house for a year.
Yeah, well, what it comes down to is the bottom line result, the net bottom line. It's not about the fee an agent says. The fee doesn't sell the home. It's an issue. What are you going to do to actually get the property sold and negotiate on behalf of that client? That's what it comes down to, is really the net bottom line.
Thank you, Frank. Appreciate it. By the way, Frank Duran is with the RE/MAX Hall of Fame. He's a great guy. I've known him for years. He's been doing this for more than 20 years. Anyway, so you can find him at frankduranhomes.com. That's DURAN. frankduranhomes.com or 303-920-1622.